Welcome to Snail Trail 4x4, another 2-Minute Tuesday. Today we are going to be discussing propane heaters to heat a shop. If you're curious what happened to my face, I actually got bit by a dog. I was over at a buddy's house and I was the first one there, and they just got a new dog they rescued him, and I was the first person to be introduced to the dog, and he didn't like me. So I went up friendly, held my hands out, and lunged at me and got me in the face. So I'm going to have a cool little scar here probably, and I don't know what they're going to do with the dog. But today we're going to discuss heat. Heat is very important, especially since us Northern Hemisphere people have winter coming. And I hate working in the cold. I'm super happy I've got shelter. I'm happy I can be inside and out of the elements, and I don't have to lay on my back in the wet, snowy, rainy messiness outside. I'm fortunate to have some space to work indoors. It gets cold here outside of California, or outside of Sacramento, where I am, and I want to heat my shop up. So this is the heater I use. Let's put 2 minutes down on the clock and we will discuss this heater. Boom. This guy's amazing. I've got a pretty decent sized shop. I'm very fortunate to have some space to be able to work, and I need a big heater to heat my space. This guy shoots out something along 50,000 to 200,000 BTUs, can fill a space for up to, they say, 4,700 square feet. My spot isn't that big, but what's really nice is that I have oversized heater, and it heats my shop up about 1 degree a minute. So sometimes I get out here and it's pretty freaking cold, and I crank this guy on, leave some space for air to move around, and I walk out back into my house for a little while, come back out here, and it is nice and roasty in this shop. Suggestions though, you do keep this away from a lot of space. There's many safety requirements for all heaters. This one shoots out a big old flame. I'll show you guys in a clip here. There it is, and here we go. It has a continuous level of BTUs here. It's not a click. You can this is nice and smooth. You can move it totally easy. It will go down to a very, very minimal kind of pilot light setting, and then you can crank it all the way up, full blast, flames coming out the side. It's pretty crazy. It's a 2-part section, so in the summer I take this part off and I slide it all the way down. It gets a little bit more compact, and then I store it away on a shelf for months and months and months, and then I pull it back out here in the winter. This guy does use a lot of propane. It sucks the propane down. I don't use it all the time. I do use it when it's cold, and then I just leave it off. I don't let it go like continuously throughout the day. There are many different types of heaters out there. I have a propane one. There's also gas, oil. There's electric, and probably more than that. Find a good heater that is going to work for you and your space. Think about the volume that you're going to have to heat and how fast you're going to want to heat it up. There would be no reason to have this in a small little single garage. I've got a lot of space, so this works great for what I have available to me. I also have the space to keep around it because it shoots out 360 degrees, so I don't have to worry about it being up close to a wall and possibly having damage there. There are directional heaters that work really great, and those you can put in a corner and it shoots out. And so find the good application for you and what you have for the space that you require. Thanks for watching this episode of Snail Trail 4x4, another 2-Minute Tuesday, where we're reviewing some heaters. If you like this episode, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, hammer down on that subscribe. And don't forget, always keep crawling.
Snail Trail 4x4.